In 2018, Caleb as an organization decided to come together in unity and unapologetically launch the Hamilton County Community Bail Fund. Why? Because how much money you have shouldn't determine whether or not you sit in jail. Hundreds of people are forced to sit in jail pre-trial in Hamilton County on any given day, not because of innocence or guilt, but simply because they cannot afford to make a $200 bail bond. We believe that this is unjust, unrighteous, and unacceptable. Spending time in jail while awaiting trial can cause many harms: mental, physical, emotional, and psychological harm. Men and women can actually lose their jobs, custody of their children, housing, and most of all, they can lose hope. So we have successfully, with the help of our donors, since April of 2019, we have helped to unite over 20 families, and we have raised at least $85,000.
Recently, we've had multiple cases of undocumented community members being detained on minor traffic charges and then a failure to allow legal bonding postings. We've also seen multiple violations of due process regarding immigration holds. We believe this is unjust. Our concern is that some law enforcement officials are exceeding their authority and profiling our Latinx community members.
When I got there, he was already in the back of the police car, handcuffed. I asked the police officer the reason why he was being arrested. A sheriff came and he told me that the reason he was arrested was because he had a DUI from several years ago. When I called the bonds, they told me that he was not in the system yet, but that when he got in the system that they were going to call me. I received a call from him 10 minutes later after hanging up with the bonds. He said, "Jennifer, I'm already on the phone with immigration." I said, "Why, Juan?" He said, "They're asking me questions about how many kids I have, my name, my age, and my country of birth." I told him, "Okay, let me call again because they're telling me that you're not in the system yet." He wasn't booked in until 9, and he already had an immigration hold on him. Why wasn't he booked? Why did immigration call him as soon as he got in there? That's my question.
Despedí de mi esposa, de mis niñas que fueran a la escuela. Y yo le dije que me iba a trabajar y me fui a trabajar y luego nos fuimos y pasamos una gasolinera a comprar café. Después de comprar café, ahí estaba un sheriff allí y me fui a mi trabajo y me persiguió el sheriff. Eran dos, uno se dobló por otro lado y yo me doblé a la izquierda y el sheriff también pegó atrás de mí.
Sí, siempre se preocupa porque ahorita lo que ella mira, lo que está pasando, a veces ella cuando se va su papá al trabajo le dice, "Oh, no sé si te voy a volver otra vez a ver, ahorita te vas y no sé si vas a regresar porque", y dice ella, porque lo que estamos viendo, dice, muchos papás, como mira la noticia, dice, muchos niños dice, se quedaron sin papá.
Now, every time she sees a policeman, she clings to her dad because she thinks that they're going to take them away. And it shouldn't be like that because they're here to serve and protect and not to separate families.
My family, they're undocumented and always been worried about them. Especially my dad, he's been working for like 3 months, night shift, and sometimes I can't sleep because thinking he can get pulled over and taken to jail.
And and we have been talking about this and bringing the attention. We want to make sure that no humans are illegal and that people have rights. They have human civil rights and legal rights that also need to be protected.
After the 48 hours passed, I received a phone call from him. He said, they told me that my 48-hour hold was over and that you were allowed to place a bond. I said, okay, I will see what I can do. The money was paid for. I went to Silverdale. I got there at 11:30 at night. I waited until 6:30. 7:30 in the morning in the car, waiting for him to come out. And he never did. The bond was paid. But still, they didn't let him go.
We've had this happen a few times where they're eligible for bail is posted, but then they don't release them.
Después fui con la migración y después nos llevaron a Alabama. Después de Alabama estuvo 4 días de Alabama, después nos llevaron en Luisiana. Y ahí estuve en Luisiana 2 meses, hasta tenía que cumplir mi corte y todo. Puse mi abogada y mi familia y mis niñas. Esos son los que hablaron por mí y todos me dijeron que tenía una fianza de $15,000 y gracias a Dios y lo consiguieron, gracias a los que me ayudaron y por eso estoy dando mi testimonio que me duele lo que pasó y me duele lo que está pasando ahorita con cada familia que le están separando por sus esposas, sus hijas. Y el sheriff es la que paran los hispanos y en lugar de eso debería dejar un ticket o nos dejan salir por bond, pero no, ellos nos ponen con la migración y pues me duele lo que está pasando en cada familia que está separando en este país, en el estado Chattanooga. Pues solamente dejar la mano al Señor, Él es lo que puede hacer, cómo se va a calmar la ley en este estado.
I want to see fairness. That's what I want to see, and a change. A change in Chattanooga, where I don't have to fear the fact that I'm brown skinned and I'm driving and I'm going to get pulled over next. Or that another family member is going to get pulled over next. I'm not the first woman or wife with children that this has happened to, and I'm not the last one. And as a community, I want us to stand up and to speak out about the situations that are happening, the unfairness that is going on, the runarounds that we get, the unanswered questions. That's what I want to see. I want answers.
Here in Chattanooga, you may think that because there hasn't been a large ICE raid that our local Latinx community aren't under threat. In fact, families are being torn apart at a shocking rate. That's why Caleb has made the decision to launch an immigration bond fund to help reunite family members separated by ICE detention. Here's how you can help. We are in communication with the Sheriff Department, and they assure us that prolonged detention past 48 hours hold is not official policy. If you or a family member gets arrested and has a 48-hour ICE hold placed on you, we want to know. So please contact Tennessee United through the information below.
all of us could contribute $5, $10, whatever we can. But if you all contribute to this fund, it will help these families immensely. And so I want to call out to everybody who thinks that this is unjust to please contribute to the bail fund.
Ayudar a nuestra gente, porque realmente, aunque nosotros nos esforzamos por salir adelante, nos esforzamos por trabajar, no siempre contamos con los recursos suficientes para poder cubrir gastos como una fianza, gastos mayores cuando las familias se quedan solas. Entonces yo creo que donando poco a poco en favor de la gente, en favor de todos aquellos que lo necesitan, incluyéndome yo también, ¿por qué no? Podríamos ayudar a que ya no existan más separación de familias.
You can make a difference. Please find it in your heart to ensure that this injustice doesn't continue to happen on our watch. Remember, as Dr. King reminded us, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And none are free until we are all free. And our best opportunity for reuniting families is to post those bail funds before trial. This allows those defendants to pursue their civil and legal options while also being able to live with and care for their families. But for those of you who find yourselves in ICE detention centers, have no fear, because with the help of God, the community is here. Contact us, support us, join us at www.calebcha.org/immigration. And as Angela Davis reminded us, we can no longer accept those things we cannot change. We must change those things we can no longer accept.
Stay informed and get involved. Sign up with the link below to learn about opportunities to act in support of local families.
Thank you.